I can't tell you the exact moment when I realized that my life was as a puppet on a string. Someone or some people have been telling me my whole life what was going to happen before it does. Now before you tell me how lucky I am to be able to know what was going to happen to me like some fucking main character in a story shit, it was always the worst premonitions. One of the earliest memories I have is when I was left home alone while my mother went to work in the morning. Now to grasp what kind of reality I was in, to grasp how far this devil worship magic truly went, I will describe the environment I was in when I was a child. Raised in the hood of Toronto, Ontario, 5 people, 3 grown adults and my younger cousin by 1 year were cramped into a small 2-bedroom, filled with rats and roaches, one rotten bathroom, same for the kitchen. Time went by fast there to the point I barely remember it, but I will explain in a short while why this is important if you're brave enough to hear the rest of my story. We moved into a bigger apartment when my aunt got married and moved in with her husband, my mom and I in the biggest room, my older cousin, and her daughter, who again is only 1 year younger than me. I continued to feel the roaches running up and down my arms and legs. I could hear screams and cries coming from what sound like outside, and remember this was a poor neighborhood, so of course I was going to hear people from the outside yelling, screaming for whatever reason they had to be screaming about. Except after a couple of months my cousin starting acting better. Feeling better when you upgrade your environment, especially from hell we had just escaped from, you do tend to show trauma, but she got over it. She became prettier, smarter, happier, and me, I screamed due to the bites the rats left on my body. The same one my mother told me she would pray to do so, because if she had to have given birth to a man she hated, why couldn't I have been born a boy?